Well, it's always a good sign when you have your lawnmower torn apart. The good news, I guess, is that it's early December and I don't really need it. But I thought, well, it's a reasonably nice day and I have all these leaves to get picked up. So I thought, well, maybe I'll get the mower out. And I pulled on it about 25 times and it didn't start. So thankfully I don't really need it. But I could rake all this, but anyway. So there's no spark. So I got my little Harbor Freight spark detector tool here. And I've used this on chainsaws quite a bit and it works really well. You get a little faint light in that bulb right there. No light, so I said, all right, no spark. I could smell gas. I just filled it with gas. It's been sitting a while. So no spark. So it's not the plug. So of course it's probably the coil. So before I pulled the coil off, because I didn't want to have to re-gap it, I made this real quick. This is a crappy little ground to make sure it wasn't this ground that didn't look so hot. I have a nasty habit of leaving this mower out under trees and stuff, and then it rains. And anyway, I took the coil off because I said, "Oh, the coil's bad." The coil might not be bad. I'm gonna clean this and make sure the coil is bad before I order anything, because to be honest, this coil's probably not bad. Oh boy, let's take a look. I'll clean this up and put it together, and then we'll check back in. I wanted to try to show you what I am doing here. I've cleaned that up, and I've tried this ground cable and now my crappy homemade one. And I wanted to show you what I'm doing because it's probably not clear what I was doing. I re-gapped it with this business card. I got a 19mm socket and an extendo, and here's what I'm up to. I'm turning it over. Okay, no gas, no fuel, and no light. So probably bad coil. I mean, that was so rusted. It's probably got a good amount of ingress. So they're potted, so they're not supposed to get ingress, but it's I think it's a 6-year-old engine. And probably this year of all years, I probably abused it the most as far as leaving it outside. But yeah, you can see there's a magnet there. Oh, it's harder to turn right there. Oh, and right there's the top. So it's hard to turn that. And then it's easy on the way down. And that's the bottom. And you see that other magnet go by, and then we go back toward the top, and you can see we're advanced. So there's the timing advance, and then right wham, there's the top. Oh, it's hard to turn it, and easy. So we'll put a new coil on it and see what happens. All right, got my Hondu part, coil assembly. Who knows if it's the right one, but it'll fit. Yeah, there's always something kind of exciting about putting a new part on an engine or whatever you're playing with. So, got this piece of cardstock doubled over. It's my gapping tool. Thanks to the local junk auction site for helping me gap this coil. I gotta get this tightened down, this post here. Gotta hook everything up. And then we'll take a few pulls on it and see what happens. All right, well, we'll see what happens here. I'm used to working on 2 strokes, but got the new part installed. I got my spark plug checker in the middle between the spark plug and the coil itself. Let's see what this 4-stroke little motor can do. All right, let's see if it'll run. Okay, I
have spark now, compression. I can smell a little bit of fuel and still no bang. So I went and did some more looking around, and what I found was most likely the culprit was this thermal wax assembly. I found a Donyboy video that explained in detail what this is, what it does, how to replace it in a Honda GCV160 engine. Here is the bag the new one came in. I'm going to give you a link to his video, and also the link he provided in his video to the part. I think it's on Amazon. But this part had failed in mine. As you can see, this is as far in as the plunger goes, and it should go all the way in. If I press on it, it should go all the way, and it's not going in. So hopefully, this is obviously going to make the mower really hard to start at best, and at worst, it won't start without a prime. So let me see. I'm gonna try to start the mower now that I put the new one in. It was very easy to put in, 10mm socket, and a pair of pliers just to pry this one out from where it sits in the mower. And let's see what happens. I really like to get outside and get these leaves off before it snows.
All right, we got it running. Let's go mow some grass. Ah, crap! Well, that didn't work at all. I should have got that part earlier.